welcome all to a very special episode of Heralds of the Titans. This is episode 33, and this is a special episode because this is the first part of the end of Act 1. Next episode will be the official end of Act 1. And so before I get into the actual recap, I wanted to kind of talk about a few things and give a few thanks and stuff like that to everything going on and whatnot, because this has been a massive project for me, years in the making of getting this campaign off of the ground and getting things to work. So first off, thank you to the players who have volunteered to be my victim and joined me in on this campaign, and all of the work that they have done thus far in helping the campaign flow smoothly, go well, which has been tremendous. You know what? I'm going to turn off the music for just a second. Stuff that's been really, really cool in terms of that kind of stuff. The story has changed in a lot of ways that I never anticipated when I first wrote the story. Thank you, Locknetta. And really everyone. But it's been really fun, and we're quickly approaching, I believe it was the end of next month, that we would have done the Fall of Argreas campaign, or one shot. Which leads us basically full circle to the point that we are going to start in this episode, and we'll get there in the recap. But before I do that, I want to also thank our new editor. Firefist has been editing a few of the shorts that are appearing, and we'll edit a few more. He's editing for both me and Eric. Eric also falls under that thank because he has been editing all of the VODs, which has been a astronomically tremendous, huge help, even at the cost and sacrifice of his own channel in some regards and whatnot. So big thank you on that one. I also want to thank Fire God for some of the music that has been provided. The title screen with Nelixis is made. The music for that is made by Fire God. I'm getting a lot of people named Fire that are helping with this campaign. I'm noticing a trend, and apparently that's the thing that I need to do with everybody that I like. If I hire anybody for helping on this campaign, I just need and like they have to be named Fire. Anyway, also has provided the music for today's episode. And what's going to basically happen in today's episode, there are several songs that have been commissioned, and Fire God was the one who provided all of them. So very cool stuff on that one. Lastly, I want to thank all of the viewers that have watched thus far, and hope you all are enjoying the campaign and looking forward to Act 2 when shit hits the fan. Which brings me into our recap for today. On the last episode, our brave adventurers left Kamicus after escaping Lord Kamiku, who had kind of revealed his nature as a vampire lord to the party and whatnot, and sent them a very grave warning that if they were to interfere or cause any more issues, well, they would be enemies. The party opted to just say, you know what, fuck this shit, we're out, and got on a Pegasus and left. And while it was expected for them to head towards Belltown, Marcus proposed the idea, if we're going to get through this, if we're going to do all of this, we need to stop dragging our feet. We need to stop messing around. We need to get Argreas back. We need to save Argreas. So, despite everything, despite their reservations and the warnings that they had gotten about the Shadowfell, they decided to head towards Ravenfall, the giant crater where Argreas had crashed into the ground and killed the previous heroes, the champions of legend. Except for Thrand and unconfirmed Nareth. Thrand, along with the assistance of Akri and Rokir, the Valravan, opened the way into the Shadowfell once more, breaking the seal that had been sealed for 60 years. And the party entered after a warning from Akri about staying hidden and not raising detection within. They entered the Shadowfell. Also, before they entered, Akri gave Marcus a vial of his own blood, saying to use this only in the event of an emergency. While within the Shadowfell, Thrand found his previous chasuble and wielded it once more and was able to use it to provide protection to the party from the energies of the Shadowfell itself that is typically designed to kill the living. After that, the party did exactly what they were told not to do. And they went into a town and immediately spoke to Mezin, the one who betrayed Argreas in the first place. After a brief discussion with him, it seemed like that they were going to make some sort of agreement or arrangement with him, and did agree to go to, and basically agreed to go to the door and attempt to figure out how to get within the Inner Sanctum if Mezin would tell them where the door to the Inner Sanctum was. They did. They got to the door, and this is where the inscription of the door basically implied that the only way through was to be dead. So the party was thinking about it and was like, well, the only way that we're going to be able to get through here is if we die. Except Marcus made a risky play, noticing that the Valravan blood, remembering that the Valravan seemed to be able to pass through the door without any issues, but were not dead themselves, drank the Valravan blood, the Akri's blood, and was able to pass through the door along with the rest of his party under his wing, so to speak, and pass into the Inner Sanctum of the Shadowfell. And that is where we begin today's episode. As you all pass through this door, it feels as though your very heart is stopping. Your vision fades almost to black, but on the brink of it, as you were just about to pass away, you emerge on the other side of the door and find yourself standing before an ancient and gilded doorway. A gate.
Oh, looks like it worked, Marcus.
Let's see if the sacrifice is worth it.
Marcus, due to your nature and due to the nature of the blood that you have drank, you will gain the status of happy, and you will gain +1 to all saving throws and +1 to all attack rolls.
You know, guys, if you keep feeding me, I'll stay strong. Just saying.
For the duration of the long rest. You are aware of the other consequences that come from drinking sentient blood, though. At any rate.
You want some berries, Marcus?
No.
Oh. All right.
So wait, my constitution needs to be overridden real quick.
Why?
Gear just lights another cigar.
You don't need to. No. +1 to all saving throws.
And stats, I thought.
You don't need to. No, not all stats.
Oh.
+1 to all saving throws and +1 to all attack rolls.
Attack roll. Sorry about that.
You don't have to change anything, just remember it.
No, that's why. Yeah, I was thinking something else. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's a door.
The atmosphere in here feels very still, though you can hear wind. And
Do
from
we
the
feel
sky,
the wind?
you do not feel the wind. From the sky is falling rose petals.
Oh, those are rose petals. I thought it was like bloody ash.
It's using the ash texture, but there's not a one that has for rose petals. They
Do you
would
wanna
be
turn the music
basically
back on?
be they would be black. Yes, we can. They would be blackened rose petals.
Black rose petals. Can I pocket one of these rose petals? I just have to catch one.
As you attempt to catch one, it turns to ash.
Does it hurt?
No.
Okay.
It just wilts into ash within your hand.
I kind of wipe my hand on this rock. It's covered in ash. Marcus, any idea how to get through this door?
Have you tried pushing on it?
I push on the door.
As you do that, door does not budge, but you feel the ground shake. Rumbling.
I attempt to push the door open.
Again, it does not budge, but you feel something begin to emerge from the depths below, or through the fog from below. And you see a bony hand grip the edge of the platform that you all are on. And a massive hulking figure lifts itself up.
Whoa!
All right, who'd you piss off this time, Eric?
I didn't do nothing. You told me to push on the door.
Who dares enter the Shadowfell?
The champion.
Are not dead.
Are you sure?
I hold up my infected arm. Does this count as being dead?
You bear the mark and corruption of the betrayer.
Oh. And I kind of hide my arm.
We are the Titans, the heralds of the. We are the champions of the Titans. We've been called here by Argreas.
Is that so?
And I was even sent here specifically by a creed. Do you not sense the Valraven blood flowing through me?
I do. And questions I have. You are one of them.
But I
Those
serve by-
cursed of the blood moon. A voice rings out. Let them through, gatekeeper. They are my guests.
Daddy! I mean,
Do I recognize the voice?
You do not.
Oh.
I would, I'm assuming.
You...
He's talking to mine. I don't know how that counts.
Yes. Kind of, yes. You've heard this voice before. The gatekeeper takes his key and inserts it within to the door, and it fades away. And the gate opens.
Might I
Wait.
suggest you lock it behind us? There's one who's been trying to get in, and seeing us succeed might have given him an idea how to break through.
I am aware. This gate shall I defend. Well, you do what you must.
Can you tell us what lies ahead?
Shadows. A trial. Then the contents of them I cannot see, cannot know. Not my place.
So
Well,
the
thank you for your assistance in protecting Argreas.
We do our part. You're trying to say something, Eric?
yeah. So the gatekeeper is indeed the keymaster.
He is indeed the. Yes.
I walked
Of this
through the
particular
open door.
gate.
Yeah, I walked through the door.
I thought you were going to ask him about your mysterious key.
I already know about what my key does.
A bridge in a state of decay lies before you. Hold on a sec. Just wait just a second. Let me set the tone. As you pass through that gate, you feel the energy of this realm encompass you. It does not enter you because you are protected, but you do feel it encompass you. And there is a feeling of many different emotions. This is, after all, plane of negative energy. The shadow. Within this realm itself, your darkest self and your darkest intentions, your darkest innermost secrets, your darkest innermost pains can come to light.
Well, guys, we're going to be fighting a sky drake. Check.
Well, guys, we're going to be experiencing an explosion. Check.
We all have ranged weapons, right?
Technically.
Technically speaking, yes.
Everybody want my
The
shotgun?
bridge,
Oh, God.
the bridge lies before you.
You guys go ahead. I'll watch from here.
Okay,
The gate
and I proceed
behind
to move
you
forward.
seals, and the gatekeeper sinks again beneath the fog.
Guys are slowpokes.
I got a bad feeling about this already.
How do
I say
feel
that as I'm
do I
talking
feel
a
like
wall of
these
gear.
evil spirits are like trying to kill us at all, or
They
am I
don't
safe
seem
from
to
them?
pay any attention to you. As you approach this gate, by the way, Eric, a
Yeah.
figure appears.
Ooh. Hi. I don't know
So-
this man.
You've come earlier than I expected. But perhaps that is the way. You shall not pass until I know that you are ready. Otherwise, a contingency plan will be enacted if you are not able to withstand everything.
Hey, Marcus.
Are you ready for my trial?
What about Mezin? If we don't succeed, he now knows how to enter.
That is a risk I needed to take.
Well, we're here, guys.
I have bet everything on you all.
That wasn't too smart.
Gear reaches and just brushes his hand through the back of his hair. You sure you wanted to put all your cards on us?
I don't
What
have a good
choice do
track
I
record.
have?
We're
Surely you
We're
all
ready.
have seen. Surely you all have seen The stakes that we are against, the enemies that we face.
Medium rare.
We're ready for the trial.
Let
Yeah,
us begin.
I'm ready.
I'm ready for a challenge.
What do you believe is the greatest enemy of all of you?
Ourselves.
Ourselves.
Hey,
Hmm.
Gear knows what's up.
Too general.
Mistrust in the group.
Perhaps one of them, yes.
Letting
It
others
is a
tell us
thing
what to
that
do.
it is a thing that can decay even the strongest of warriors. And
Fear.
no, I'm not talking about age. Fear.
I thought you said beer for a second. I was like, yeah, that's definitely.
I mean, yeah, beer will do that too.
He points to you, Eric.
Ow, I'm scared.
Step forward.
oh, this is like the Wizard of Oz. You're gonna get courage.
Yeah, my legs are shaking, like quivering, and I slowly step forward. Is Karama with me at all or no?
No.
You will give me just a moment.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Does anyone have
Yes,
prestidigitation?
Karama is with you at the moment.
Okay,
This man just pissed himself. We need
I
prestidigitation.
didn't piss myself. My legs are just shaking. Okay.
As you approach Argreas, he reaches out a hand, and Marcus, your eye of night, or your chasuble, flies into his hand.
Into Chroma's hand?
No,
No, Argreas.
sorry, in Argreas's hand. I should have done this while I was still in the other map.
That's all right.
I shall show you all everything. And with it, a mirror appears and engulfs you, and you emerge from the shadows, as well as another figure as well. Karama is no longer by your side, but rather in front of you in his true form. Arco, within his hands, the legendary weapon.
It's so cool. I'm still kind of in shock, and my legs are still shaking. Karama, I've only seen you in this form once. Where are we?
Within your mind.
That's a dangerous place to be.
Yeah,
Quite empty.
it's pretty empty in here.
Within your heart.
Yeah, that's
Within
pretty empty
yourself.
too.
He holds out his hand with the bow, as if offering it.
You're gonna give me my grandfather's bow?
He doesn't say anything.
I outstretch my hand. It is shaking, and I pull it back and then pull it forward again and grip the hilt.
Every step that you get closer, as your hand gets closer to the bow, the distance seemingly always increases. Just barely. You're always just out of reach of the bow, and as you
keep trying to
continue to
reach.
step forward, it's still just out of reach.
But why? Why?
Your own ambitions, your own fears, and your own doubts. You don't think that you belong. You don't think that you are worthy. And I would agree.
Damn.
You're not wrong, but you don't gotta say it like that, man.
Karama disappears,
Duh.
And another figure appears. I chose your family line for their valor, for their strength, for everything. Was I wrong about you? Did you not inherit about any of it? Everything I've done for you. And you chose to put in your lot with Nelixis, our greatest enemy. The one who seeks to devour the eternal dream. And for what? What have you gained?
I drop to my knees. I bow my head. Okaris, I've gained an understanding. I never wanted to stray from your path, and I never wanted to upset you, cause you any strife.
Knowledge you gained is death.
There must be balance, Okaris. You and I both know this.
And there will be.
Agreed.
Your death shall bring a new rebirth.
No, not my death. Don't kill me. Is that what I meant?
Another figure appears. She's just laughing, grinning.
I don't see her. Am I supposed to?
Why?
Oh,
You see
there
her
we
now?
go.
Oh, see. The whole reason he switched to Alexis was this image.
Yeah. Wow. I'm still on my knees and I'm looking at Nelixis's legs because I can't look her in the eyes.
Full measure.
She suddenly starts, her grin grows wider and wider and wider. Chaos begins to take hold of your mind. You see as vines wrapping around, like they are the eternal dream, engulfing, suffocating. Her form changes as she gets on all four.
This is my favorite form.
Please roll initiative.
And she
Oh
got
my
all fours.
god.
Damn.
It's a 1v1.
Ugh.
I knew it.
I got a 16. But I got a +3, so 19. Did I have to roll a nat
It's
20
not.
to go first?
It's a mall.
Oh, okay.
No, she rolled
okay.
a 7. She rolled a 17 on the dice.
So she won
Oh, okay. I
her
rolled a 16
initiative.
on a dice. Okay, that makes sense.
She will blink to you,
Boink.
and she is going to strike you.
Uh-oh.
Dodge.
It's an 18 on the dice. Second attack is a 12. And the third attack is a 16. So I think two of those hit, right?
Meets it, beats it?
Yes, meets it, beats it.
Okay, so 2 of those attacks hit.
Oh no.
And Eric goes down.
You will take 17 damage.
All right.
And you will gain 2 stacks of growing chaos, which at the start of your turn, so right now, you will regain 3 HP, but your AC is reduced by 1.
Okay, I step on the teleport circle thing. And then,
Okay.
yeah, if it's disengaging. That's a Nolixis Unleashed. It spawned a second Nolixis? Well, that wasn't good.
You did say you wanted your own pet Nilixis.
Can I tell if this is like an ally
Also,
or an
it will
enemy?
take the previous one will take, but never mind, it will absolutely miss. Nilixis was going to take a swing at you.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. Disengaged. What do I notice about this Nolixis Unleashed thing? Is it friend,
It appears
foe?
to be another Nilixis. It is growling at you and has a hungry expression on its face.
Hey, you wanna help me?
You would ask me to help you,
Yeah, why not?
weakling. You can hear both Nilixises talking at the same time.
Okay, don't step on the teleporters.
Did you gain your health back at the beginning of the turn?
The 3, yeah. Do I notice anything metal on Nilixis?
No.
Okay. All right, I am going to, because I can do my full movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna keep walking. Another, I think it was 20, so I have 30, I think. Yeah.
You said straight north.
So
It'll
I'm
be
just gonna
fine. I'd be
keep.
told what we-
I'm gonna
It
keep
will take an
walking.
attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I'm gonna keep
That
walking
will hit.
to here.
It'll do 7 damage.
All right, so I'm at
Your movement
29.
speed will be reduced by another 5, and your AC will be reduced by another 1.
Ba, 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 ba.
Okay, so it's 5 movement per.
Stack.
I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind.
Okay.
Towards so I want it to, hold on, let me see. It's 60 feet long, 10 feet wide. So I guess this would be the best way to.
You have a special song for you, by the way.
Okay, I'll put that on. 60 feet and 10. How do I do 10 feet wide? I'm basically trying to make sure I hit both of them.
It's basically going to be long. Instead of a cone, it's going to be a shaft.
Okay, whatever. I'm casting it in that direction so it hits both of them. And they have to succeed a strength saving throw, otherwise they get pushed 15 feet away from me in that direction. And then they'll have to spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves when moving closer to me.
This one got a 17 on the strength.
Okay, so it's
It'll be based-
strength of 14 is what it has to succeed.
DC? Okay.
Yeah, it says attack save strength.
And both of them passed.
Damn it. Bonus action. I'm going to wild shape into a giant crab.
Oh, you have your wild shape still, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'll be at +3 HP temp.
Okay.
Right? I get temp HP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get the 10 HP.
So I get +3 temp HP, and then my AC is switched, which sucks. It's going to be 11. And then you said I have a -3 total right now?
Yes, -3.
So that's going to suck, but it means I'm at a 7 AC.
Your movement speed will also switch, and it will still have the penalty.
Yep. It's 20 feet. You said it was -5?
No, -15.
-15 movement?
You have 3 stacks.
All right. So I'm at 5 movement then. I can't do anything else though. I did my bonus action, my action.
I'm aware.
Spell.
This is
This does not seem winnable. Which I think is the point. But I'm gonna try to survive as long as I can. I'm using all of my tools, guys.
You
No,
are a tool.
they're all spawning. I am not a tool. I'm a giant crab.
Alexis is going to teleport to you.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to hit with a 16, or as a 16 on the dice.
Mhm.
That's a 11, which I believe does hit now, right?
Yeah, it does.
And another 16 on the dice. You will take 35 damage.
I'm at 1 HP because of my temp. Does that mean my form goes away? My wild shape?
Does the new... How does that work with the new druid? I forget. With the old druid, it did. Do you lose your form if your temp HP gets broken?
I don't know where to look that up.
No, you remain in the form until you break. You remain in the form as long as you wish,
Okay.
basically.
Oh,
Unless
we're
you get
staying in the
knocked out.
form, so.
Damn.
Oh. Given that situation,
I mean, I'm at 1 HP, so.
you notice as more and more of Melixises begin to appear and form around you and whatnot, you hear her laughter echoing through your head. You were never worthy of anything. He made a mistake choosing you. He could have broken his vow, and then the eternal dream would have been safe. Well, longer.
There are no mistakes, only happy accidents.
But
The
now,
happiest of accidents.
it's time to end a mistake.
No.
She will
No!
lunge at you, and that will hit.
No!
And you feel as her jaws begin to press in on either side of you, and you feel your carapace beginning to break and crack under the strength of her. You can tell she could just bite down right now, but she's toying with you. She's taking it slow. Slowly increasing the strength of her grip.
I'm attempting to push her jaw up with my hands.
Please roll a strength check at... no, please roll a acrobatics check at disadvantage.
Acrobatics at disadvantage. Okay. So 2 dice rolls. Take the lower one. I still get a modifier though, right?
Yeah.
It's an 11.
The bonus is probably higher than that.
You're able to hold her jaw a little bit. You're not gaining any ground, but you've stopped its advance.
I will not die. Not today.
Her grin widens. And she begins to use more of her strength. Please roll another acrobatics check.
At disadvantage?
At disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, man. I got nat 20 as my second. It's an 18. I just couldn't use it.
You still manage to hold on. Her grin continues to widen as her strength increases. And this goes on for some time, but eventually your strength begins to fade. You can't hold against a god. fear begins to overtake you as death is imminent. And in
Why
one
did this happen?
singular moment, all you hear is snap.
Nom 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 nom.
Your vision fades to black. Anyway, to the next. No, I'm.
Anyways, next encounter. Who's next?
You could do that though, and then come back. That'd
No.
be cool.
We're gonna do this. We one at a time. One moment, one at a time.
He wants to rip us piece by piece.
I
Your
got
vision
crushed by her jaws.
returns to you.
Oh,
You see a familiar place, a
Oh.
forest.
oh,
In a short distance from you, you see Karama. He appears to be digging in the ground.
is he in his fox form?
No,
Oh.
he's in his human form. You see him garden. It looks like he's gardening.
Oh. Karama, what am I doing here? Thought I was dead.
You are.
Is this heaven?
What's that?
Oh, I guess this is the other place.
You're in the eternal dream. What do you mean, the other place?
Oh, that's why this feels familiar. Look, man, I just had a traumatic experience happen to me. I'm not in the right headspace.
He pooped his pants.
I'm aware.
You're aware?
That's
You
exactly
watched
what
it happen?
happened. I did.
Well, how do you feel about that?
I don't feel any particular way about it.
Oh,
You're still in
scared.
your trial.
Wait, you trying to tell me this is all in my head?
No, you are quite dead.
Oh. Damn it. There were so many things I
But-
wanted to do.
Do me a favor. Hand me my trough.
What's a trough?
It's like a show.
Shovel.
No, I'm asking Kurama. I'm like looking around because I don't know what a trough is.
It's nearish him, but it's
Okay.
just out of his arm's length.
Okay. I grab the pail and I present it to Kurama. This?
He gives you a very irritated look. The shovel.
Oh, that thing. Okay, I grab the small shovel. Hand it to him.
He takes it and he begins to dig a small hole into the ground.
What you
From his
doing?
bag, he pulls out a small seed. You know the thing about seeds? Quite interesting, aren't they?
Do I recognize this
much as-
seed?
No, it
No,
just seems
it's
like
just-
any other seed. For as much as one seed knows this is their form, their life, their figure. In order for them to change into anything else, to become something else, they have to die. They're dropped into the ground, alone, in the dark. And there they're split apart, broken down into their base elements. And as far as anyone could ever tell, they won't return. But a gardener knows best. A gardener knows to anticipate, knowing something will emerge from the soil. Hand me my watering can if you would.
I grab the bucket and hand it over to him.
He pours some water in over the seed that he just planted. And you see him cast a small incantation, and a sprout pops from the soil. So what about you? We've been down this road countless times. Every single time that you've encountered fear, you stand against it, and then you seem to crack against it again. What is your goals? What are you trying to do? As he's asking that, by the way, you feel the entire ground shake. The entire realm shake. As though something is constricting it.
My goals are to grow and to be better and to overcome the fear that I feel. But I fear I'm a seed that requires a lot of nourishment and care.
So it's on other people then?
Yeah, and I need to stop relying on others. I need to be the sprout that I want to be, to become the tree that I want to be.
Do you fear death?
After dying just now, I'm kind of neutral to it. I was fearing it at first, and the struggle to prevent my death. I fought it. I fought to not die. I did the best I could. And if
You can't
this
win
is
against death. It will always catch up to you. It will always come.
it's
One
inevitable.
way or another.
So why fear the inevitable?
Exactly. Especially when this is the realm that awaits you after. And you knew that.
Yeah.
So why fear death?
Human bondage. My own
bonds?
personal
Bondage.
So I suppose then that it is time to supersede that, isn't it?
I think so.
He guides you over and walks you to an area where he is planted. His tree. Choose a spot.
I'd like to look around and see what the best spot would be to plant it.
The land in this area is extremely fertile.
Do I notice like a more fertile spot or a spot that gets more sunlight or anything like that?
There's different spots that have different benefits, some with a little bit more sunlight, some with a little bit more, some a little bit closer to the waters, some a bit closer to Okaris himself, some closer to the lodestones.
I want to plant my seed in a spot that's closest to an opening in the sky where there's no chance of moonlight being blocked or sunlight being blocked or any of that.
You find a spot.
Do
This is
I
the spot you choose then.
I look at myself, do I have a hoe upon myself or a trough or any of that?
Karama holds out the trough that he had just planted the other sapling with.
Oh, thanks, Kurama. And I do as Kurama did. I start digging the way he did. And I look at Kurama, wondering if I should stop digging.
That should be sufficient.
Okay, I put the hoe down. Do you have the seed, Kurama? Do I have the seed? Where's the seed?
He smiles for a bit, and his hand passes through your chest. and he pulls out your essence.
What does it look like? Because it's my essence.
A glowing orb.
Ooh. Do I notice any like
Within it, you
odes of chaos
see-
or order in it?
Within it, you
connected to-
see your memories,
Oh.
your past, your ambitions, your wants, who you were, your memories, your wisdom, your knowledge, your mistakes, your life. To you, it's like looking into water.
It's like a reflection. I grab my essence and I hold it very gently and carefully so I don't drop it. And
You feel your other form beginning to wilt.
Oh.
What is left of you without the essence.
Oh.
It is growing weaker and weary.
I hurriedly but gently try to put it in the hole. And I start throwing all of the dirt pile into the hole as quickly as possible before I go away. I'm panicking.
Your other form fades. Your vision fades. You once again are encountered by the embrace of death. You accept it.
Yes, I accept.
And so, you die. And then life springs forward. From the ground, sprouts and springs forth a tree. Small, but growing. It begins to absorb the energies and the powers of the land and the world around it, the knowledge that exists, the wisdom of the eternal dream, the wisdom and knowledge of your ancestors, the wisdom and knowledge of every single creature that has ever existed. It's there. You tap your roots into it, but you can't peer into it. It's far too overwhelming, but yet you can draw from it. You continue to grow, and another form appears. You now have access to your circle of the dream abilities. Karama holds out the bow.
I reach
It
for
is
it.
broken into pieces, shattered. But within his hand, while they float nearby, within his hand is the grip of the bow itself. That is the part that he is holding out to you.
That's what I go to grab.
As you grab it, the bow snaps into place. You see arcane energy pull the remaining pieces into it. And while it's still shattered, you now possess Arco. Time for you to rise as a herald of the Titans, not as a champion. And with that, our ways part. Sort of.
I'll never forget you, Karama.
He holds out a gem. You'll know what to do with this when it's right. It will fit into your bow, or whatever you decide to turn Arco into. I will still be around to guide you After all, you're still quite impulsive. It would be foolish of me to not leave you, or to leave you unattended.
I would never want you to leave me, Karama. You've been so helpful.
And back to this realm.
Yay. I got my chasuble.
Uh-uh.
Uh-huh. It's broken, but
I
that's
mean,
cool.
it's not usable though.
Ooh!
Look at
You
the name on it.
emerge and break through,
Roar!
break free of Nelixis's grasp, pushing her away.
I snarl and bite at her, like in air, to intimidate. I am not afraid of you, Nelixis.
I can think of you saying we snot at her.
She takes a step back. Oops.
Do I have any like special attacks in this form?
Cinematic.
Oh, well.
She takes a step back as you step forward.
I step forward again.
She continues to do so.
I pounce.
And as you pounce, you bite into the shadows as they dissipate. And while you still hear her laughter, you notice a change in it. Its confidence was broken. Where is it?
I like how it looks with like the cosmos.
Shoo. The doorway lies open as Eric regains consciousness. In his hands is one of the legendary artifacts, Arco.
Look, guys. Look what I got.
Your strength was inside you all along, huh?
Yeah, I just had to look deep inside myself and just be better. A lot of crazy stuff happened, but I think we should just move on. We'll talk about it later.
Yes, I agree.
We don't have time.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go.
And Eric,
You
good job,
feel
buddy.
Thanks, I
feel the
passed the
rain-
test.
you feel the realm shake and quake.
Eric, we're gonna leave you
Something
behind to fight whatever comes through.
Oh,
is
okay.
trying to
I'm
break
ready.
through.
Is Eric still bloodied or is his health full again?
His health is full again. However, you feel an urge that you should all move forward. The gates also close behind you.
Yeah, I'm moving. I'm booking it.
Nice try.
I'm not afraid.
You ain't going nowhere, Marcus.
I'll just walk underneath on the bottom of it. Don't worry.
You just walk underneath the bottom of it.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Stop
I've never
it.
seen you hide now.
All right, everybody, back in line.
Back in line.
What
Is your favorite color?
is the second most poisonous thing to a champion?
We said fear once.
Fear
Greed.
was the first.
Greed or lust?
I would say, or
All those could ruin someone. Perhaps not as quickly as this poison.
distrusting your teammates.
Hold that thought.
Corruption?
He's looking at you, Gear.
I
It
meet
is an
his
anchor.
gaze.
It is an anchor that could drown even the strongest swimmers. Their chains would drag you down to the murky depths. Prevent you from seeing the way forward because you would have been blinded by the past.
Regret.
Indeed. Are you ready?
Suppose I am.
This one is going to be Theater of the Mind.
Ooh.
Yay!
Never heard of it. Where's my cutscenes?
And with that, you awaken again, Gear, and hear that familiar sound, the humming of engines.
I take a quick look around.
You recognize where you are. You saw this mirror before.
Oh shit, here we go again.
You're on the airship, the one that you built from the very bones of Alevandria.
I take. Am I still in that same room?
You are.
Everything pretty much as I remember?
Everything as you remember.
Any minute now. I turn and look at the doorway.
It doesn't open.
I take a look outside. Is the ground still as it was?
There is
Or
a
is it
city
different?
beneath you.
Do I recognize it?
Kamikis.
Right. He goes to the door and opens it.
Okay. You find yourself in a hallway.
Do I remember any blueprints or any plans that I had in there that went over? That gave me like a blueprint of the layout of the ship.
You know exactly where you're going. Well, you know exactly where to go, wherever you would like to go within the ship. You know the way there. Where would you like to go, Gear?
The engine control room?
Okay. You begin heading down to the engine control room. It takes some time to get there. It is a pretty large ship, and as you're going there, you hear the sound of explosions.
I hurry. I don't run, but I don't walk.
And then you hear the sound of a laser. Or a beam. You've heard this beam before. It was the very sound that sound that came from, or lack of sound for a brief moment before the destruction that laid waste to ballast.
In that instance, I stop.
Okay.
This is a dream. I've seen this before. He says in his mind, by the way, there must be a point to it. He just kind of thinks for a second. He decides that he probably isn't going to go to the control room. He probably is going to go to the upper deck.
Okay. You change course and go to the upper deck. It's empty.
He peers below. Where
Inky black
Kanika's
tendrils now cover the land. The growing corruption that you have now unleashed. But yet, there's a beam of light scorching the earth beneath it. A weapon from one of the other airships in your fleet. In your head, you know you've won. At long last, the Lord of Shadows has been defeated. You defeated Marcus now. And now there's none who stand in your way.
looking below at the beam of light. That isn't Alevandria's beam, is it?
It looks like it.
Gear goes over to the railing, kind of puts his elbows onto what I'm assuming they're like a banister, a guardrail, and just kind of intertwines his fingers and puts them up to his chin. Not under it, just kind of right below his bottom lip.
Okay.
This vision is not me. It is a mirror. I've seen it before. But after all this had happened,
There's a figure pressed against your back. What's the difference? What does a mirror reflect?
a physical...
It reflects reality.
Yes. Am I to misunderstand what I'm supposed to be seeing here? These were not my actions. If I'm to regret, the only thing I regret is ballast.
Do you? Or was it only a measure to see how far you would be willing to go?
I was manipulated, not knowing what I was working on, until it happened. Yes, I was
Even
aware I was
now,
making...
You doubt yourself.
I'm only human after all. We're not a perfect creation. We have flaws.
Oh, I know.
To doubt myself is how I make sure my actions in the future now and in the present are the best that they can be. So that way, ballast never happens again by my hands.
So why do you continue to walk down the same path?
Gear kind of cocks his head. The same path.
You're looking at yourself. Isn't it what you want? To experiment more? Push yourself to the boundaries. See what more you can do. Why stop at the shadow? We could play with the light as well. Bend it and break it under our will.
Because I wish not to harm anymore.
Is that the
Unless
lie you tell
harm-
yourself?
Unless the harm is to myself, I don't wish to harm or take life anymore. Not on the scale that I did. Not on the scale of
Exactly.
anything anymore.
That's how it starts. That seed. That guilt. You see, you destroyed the city, and it worked better than you anticipated. You had to save face. Keep yourself going. Tell yourself that you're still a good person.
I am by far not a good person.
No, you're not. But
Never claimed to
you
be
want
either.
to be. And so you
Oh
step back
my-
for but a moment. You take a moment to say, wow, I really messed that up. I'll never do that again. But then you justify just a little bit of harm. Just a few small things. Your enemies, ones that rise up against you. In the city, who rises up against you.
I don't recall to this point harming anybody.
Yet, time is relative.
Time is relative, I give you that. But since Ballast, I don't think I have harmed a soul. Other than, I think, Nelixis.
You've harmed yourself.
I am also trying to pay retribution for my actions. My soul's already
So
gone.
it's okay.
I
So
know
it's
where I'm
okay
going.
to hurt yourself. A twist on Alavandria's words, is it not?
No.
Did she not say
no.
not to harm anyone?
You see, as an artificer, and trust me, I've seen a few now with prosthetics. It's painful to put some of those on.
And they're not champions, are they?
No, they're not.
And you
But justice
are.
comes in all shapes and forms.
And have you not already been judged?
I have been judged. I'm a servant to my own retribution, as I
The
find
form
it.
shift. There's now a child standing before you.
I take a look at the child.
You recognize this child. You have her necklace.
I'll never forget.
And you will be no champion, any titan, if you do not forgive.
I've forgiven my actions.
Have you?
Yes. Because I was being manipulated,
You
blinded.
still stand and cower before Alevandria. Shy away from her light.
Because an immense power is worthy of being shied and frightened
You are
of.
her champion. She chose you. Who are
Yes.
you to judge
Yes, she-
yourself unworthy?
Because I am mortal. To be mortal means I am unworthy of anything immortal. It's not that I'm judging myself on my actions or what I did. I know I have
You
retribution.
judge yourself against the judgment of the Titans. They have judged you more.
I doubt myself. I doubt their judgment. But if that's what they see, that is my actions.
So stop. His form shifts to Argreas's. She does not take things so lightly. She does not take risks. When she makes a decision, it is law. If she has decreed you worthy, then that is what you are. But you will not pass through this gate until the guilt you have is overcome.
You mistake retribution for guilt. I have overcame my guilt.
Will lead you to this path.
I've overcome my guilt.
Yet you still fear it.
I fear
what you
her.
could become. You still fear her.
Because isn't that the balance?
No. You are to be her shining light. To be where she cannot be.
I see, and I hear what you are saying. I had forgiven myself, but I was still in the midst, blinded, and still holding myself accountable for the actions I had taken by fearing my goddess. Correct? If that's the case, he takes a big breath and exhales it. Says out loud with confidence, I do not fear you, Alevandria. You have chosen me as your champion, and I shall be that, your champion. I have faith in your decision. I have
Light
faith.
emits from you, breaking away the illusion and the shadows that have formed this realm, this world. You see yourself, a vision of yourself, in armor, unlike you've ever seen. your mind opens and you see a path to build that which you seek. You remember how you built the armor. You can see it as clear as day, as though a light has been shined upon it. You see the mistakes that were made in this armor, the flaws, the things that led to further corruption, destruction. Rather than being a vessel of light, you are a vessel of destruction and chaos. The guilt
I look up. Oh, go ahead.
will hold you down no longer. The chains snap, and you rise to the surface. And you find yourself once again before the gate as they open.
All he has really to say is, huh.
What's up?
He just gets a great big smile on his face.
That's not oddly disturbing for you.
Welcome
go.
back. Good job.
He doesn't really even say anything other than he is constantly kind of looking at his cigar, not even smoking it as it is lit.
Oops. There's holes, guys. Watch your steps.
Come on, grab. Thank you.
Oh, we'll be back here.
It's almost as though you know, Locknada, what lies next. Perhaps you've seen it already. A version of you.
I just walk. Without saying anything, I kind of just walk up, just hold my hand out. I'm ready.
And what do you think this trial will be about?
For once, I don't have a straight answer. Could it be the betrayal that I committed to my friend long ago? The mistrusts of my compatriots when we first met? Be any of those, really.
Perhaps you have learned. Or at least gained a sense of introspection.
I have been through a lot.
You hear a voice echo out in many different voices, but one at the same time. Both speaking to you and not speaking to you. Why do you fear becoming the king? Nothing. At least as the king of nothing, you would have a crown. Without it, you're just nothing.
Sometimes it's better to be nothing if it means uncovering and revealing the secrets of the world.
And
Which
when
is
you
what I
reveal
must-
them, what will you do? What will that matter?
It will matter if I am to keep the world in order,
You're right.
keep time
It
flowing.
matters nothing.
Whether it matters now, matters in the past, or matters in the future, or whether it doesn't matter at all at any point of time. Not only does it exist, but it also doesn't exist. I am to keep the time go. I am Laknada. I am the champion of Cornelius. I will keep time. I will keep time going, and keep everything in order, no matter what I have to do.
You weren't
if it-
even his choice. You were a mistake. An accident.
Whether I'm an accident or not, I'm still stuck in this role. I will keep going no matter what. It's too late for me to back out.
And what will you do then? How many lives will it cost for you to get there?
I'll let you know when I get there.
Would you sacrifice all of your friends? All of your loved ones? The ones that remain anyway.
I'm sure there are ways to get around it. But if
Hmm.
there's no ways to get around it, then I must do what I must do. But that will be the very last resort.
So you would go that far? That's just it then, isn't it? They're just tools to you.
No. I don't know what so twisted mind games you're trying to play with me right now. But just know this. No matter what you say and what you may think, I know what I must do. Even at the cost of my own life. And I'm right, and I pull out my pistol and I point it at one of the creatures that are emerging out of nowhere.
Okay. Roll
I
to
don't know if you're
attack.
still. Why'd you roll that far? Hold on. I got a 23.
You fire. This won't consume your bullet, by the way.
Okay.
Anything that you do in here is a vision.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
Well, any health damage that you take or spell slots still will count, but ammunition or consumed objects like that will not. As you strike into the zombie or into the shadow or into one of the shadows, it drops. Roll initiative, please.
Ooh! I rolled a 19 on the die.
Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do this with initiative. I'm just going to do it narratively.
Okay.
Damn. He has
Initiative is
+2.
initiative is clunky. No, it's not that. It's just initiative is clunky. From the location of where you struck down one, two appear. They begin to close in.
I'm gonna try something. Hold on.
You don't value life. You don't value anything besides, well, actually, That's not even true. You don't even value yourself.
I never valued anything more than the truth. So you are right about that. But still, I may be a man of no morals.
And
But
what is the truth? Have you discovered it yet? What is the meaning of everything? The meaning of life? Surely that matters, right? That's the most important thing. Or maybe it's the meaning of death. Or the time in between.
it doesn't really matter now, does it?
It matters, and it matters not. But where do you want to be? Who do you want to be?
There's one thing I value most in this world. The thing I value most in this world is the truth.
So you've said.
No,
But even the truth itself is an illusion, tainted by those who write it, tainted by the victors. Whether
then
you remain victorious, the truth would be written by you if you're the one who emerges victorious, the one who changes everything and becomes the king of nothing. Or Eric, or Gear, or Marcus, or Nelixis, or Zithram, or everyone, or no one. Whoever wins, they all write the truth.
And I guess it's my responsibility to make sure the full truth comes out.
So victory then, to make sure that you win.
No, it's not about winning or losing. I'm gonna smack the one that came up right behind me with my walking cane that I have.
It falls. And two more emerge. You don't need their help, do you? You don't need their guidance, their wisdom, their knowledge, their truth. Because you know better. You'll figure it out. They'll just get in the way. Like Kleischmuck did.
There's a difference between them and Kleischmuck.
They have less scales.
No. They're more human than he ever will be. I'm gonna hit the other guy behind me. They know what needs to be done. Whether their lives of their own ambitions or not, I cannot tell. I cannot say. I am not them, so I cannot tell you. I'm gonna hit that guy that came up right behind me. I'm gonna kind of just keep swinging at them.
Okay. And as you do, more and more begin to appear.
I always thought I could do things by myself. But these past how long has it been since the very beginning? In game?
About 2 months.
Shit, really? Only 2 months? God damn, we did a lot, boys. But these last 2 months showed me anything. I can't do everything by myself. I need
Why?
them now. What? I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Why?
Because
You have
while
the time to do so. You have the power.
I don't have all the power necessary, even if I did,
You could.
I don't have their perspectives. I don't have their experiences. I don't have their lifestyles.
So take it.
No. It is for them, not for me. I am not the man I once was, killing my friends to get ahead and above everything.
Oops. No. Shit. Fuck. Damn it.
Did you get rid? You deleted everything.
I was trying to delete the... God damn it. Hold on. I got this.
He really is the king of nothing now.
No shit.
The shadows coalesce. All of the swarms of them coalesce into one thing, and you find yourself holding a blade. And at the end of it, the shadows form into Koldarmazu. As he drops to the ground.
That's not Kodamazu.
That's not correct. Fine, I'll fucking bring him out too. God damn it.
Damn, he's getting called out nonstop.
Oops.
He just wants all the lizard people to everything. It's fine.
Yeah, no kidding.
Zalagosa looks out at you, witnessing what just occurred. Rage fills her eyes. You don't care about the consequences of anything, do you? You would break all of reality to have it your way. You would kill the one part of me and free the other, the part that I tried to get rid of for so long.
And what part would that be? As I stare her dead in the eyes.
Her face shifts, twisting, turning, as Cornelius's did, and for a moment, you see the face of Nelixus.
We will deal with her. She's
You
not getting
freed
away
her.
with this.
I dealt with her.
That
I
wasn't.
locked her deep within my realm, so I could be free of her maddening calls.
You
She
think
wants me back. Her daughter.
Well, that will not happen. We are not gonna let her grow any more powerful. Just, we will take care of her.
Like you took care of me.
No.
You see
What
the fragments and cracks within her from the shattering of the realms.
What I did to you was an accident. If I knew beforehand that was going to happen, I wouldn't have done that.
That's fast.
That's just it, though. You'd never consider the consequences.
Maybe I didn't before then. But I'm dealing with them now. Damn it.
Ooh. Okay.
He stares at you without saying a word.
I thought it was fine. I thought I could get everything under control, but it's all spiraling.
So, you know what it is then. To be like me. A master of time. Countless timelines lie before you. Countless paths. Countless visions. And you are powerless to change any of them. Every action you do has the potential for consequences you cannot see. The mirror realm and the ether are twisting labyrinths. Behind one mirror lies something you may not have ever been able to see. To change one thing could cause cascading destruction. To change nothing, well, you know that story already.
Of nothing.
Every action you take will hurt some and help others. You will not be thanked by those you've helped, and you will be scorned by those you've hurt.
So I'm always going to be making enemies then. That's comforting.
I can rewrite your history if you'd like.
No.
Make it to where I never found you.
No. No. I don't think there's anybody else that would... I don't know there's anybody else in the world that I would trust with this kind of power, to be honest with you. With this responsibility.
Do you trust yourself?
I do.
If it were you alone, I would not. But you are not alone, and you must remember that.
I do. I know that more than ever now. They may not like some of my decisions, but their input's just as important as my own thoughts and theories.
Give me a second, I'm looking for a model.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
I can be a model if you pay me enough. For $50, I'll be whatever you want.
Pay me like one of your French girls, Berg.
No. Where is he? Where is he?
Not here.
Damn it. The fuck did I name him again? God damn it.
Is there a model I bought for you?
No.
Well,
I have tokens now, so I'm keeping my secrets to myself.
Crash Nick Mom. I don't remember his name, honestly. Crash Mom?
No, I'm not looking for Kleshmark.
Crash Mom. See, that's what I
Like I
said.
said, he's in the
That's
past,
it.
boys.
You don't know this. I can't
The
believe you.
The form of Chronolius shifts.
Ooh.
And another version of another Time Lord, another version of yourself, another champion of a time past, future, or present stands before you.
I saw the big thing on the back. I thought for a second there you had a certain turtle.
No, it's a clock.
A pleasure to meet you. My name is Vilnir.
You're a time warden. Or
I am. Was. Or will be? I'm not really sure, honestly.
it really doesn't matter.
That's what I said. Nonetheless, from what I know and from what I've seen, you've passed the trial. But perhaps this trial was a bit easy. One that could be lied through. And only you would know that. I urge you to reflect upon yourself and ensure the things that you've said today are true. We are all fragments of Chronolius, the last gatekeeper to ensure that he does not return. By his own design. I will warn you, though, there has been an odd wind upon the fabric of time. It seems some of us have lost our way.
That's a bit problematic.
Chronolius was not able to be pinned down into one place, pinned down to be corrupted, taken over. He was the perfect prison to trap the Devourer. And yet he failed. Zithram was freed from his grasp, took his visage and his form, and cut us all off from you. Well, At least the one that was meant to be the mantle that you have taken. You were chosen by Zithram.
I know.
And it is clear, though, that Zithram is a very bad choice of character. Because he was seeking someone he could manipulate, someone he could control. And boy, did he fuck up. Who would have thought that you would break a mirror to free his archenemy? That's fucked up.
Beyond words.
But it is exactly the thing that needs to be done sometimes. I don't blame you for your decision. Nonetheless, there's one who seeks to usurp Chronolius. Within our ranks, and we must figure out who that is and put a stop to them before they destroy the very fabric of time, before they destroy the Eater.
Another one of us, or
Another one of us, yes. A face of Chronolius. One of us. I don't know who.
can't be the last one.
Oh yes, she's
Yes.
dead, isn't she? Well, sort of. Time doesn't really matter. Technically, I'm dead too, and realistically, so are you.
We're all dead and alive, and then also at the same time, not even a concept.
Exactly.
Take your pick.
Ah, you're learning quick.
That's what I
Zithram
do.
really fucked that one up, huh? Nonetheless, I have a gift for you. Something to help you along your journey. If you recall from your replacement to your to where everyone else has piety, you have the stones.
Yep. Oh boy. Oh yeah.
Do you recognize the name of this person?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
He
Oh,
hands
hell yeah.
you a stone. You receive the stone of Vilnir. It fits into your hourglass almost perfectly. This should help you along your journey. And if you need anything, you can certainly call. I'll try to exist when that time comes.
Or maybe you'll already be dead. Who knows?
Who knows? I don't really care. At any rate, you take good care of yourself now, and don't break too many timelines.
Ha.
Let me rephrase that. Any more than you already have.
Thanks
If
for the
times are-
advice.
If times are irrelevant, does it even matter?
You're
I
not
never
here.
said it
Shut
was
up.
irrelevant. I never said it was irrelevant.
Don't be afraid to. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind.
Well, he is part of your collection of. You
Yeah, I
now
know.
have basically two souls within the Eater, besides
Yes.
Chronolius, that you can call upon.
Yes. This is perfect.
one doesn't really talk that much. He just guides you with the magic of speaking with the dead, essentially. What am I missing?
Yeah.
I put gear on top of. The pathway opens. And now, at this point, for as far as you've crossed the bridge, a castle appears before you, but yet one final gate remains. Argreas doesn't appear this time, though.
Oh?
It's your show, Marcus.
I reach out and touch the door.
Give me a second.
Oh, give me a second if you got it. Got it.
A hammer appears and slams into the ground in front of the gate.
Right?
And shortly thereafter, Thrand lands.
Is this the same Thran that we just talked to, or is it being different? Looks like a shadow Thran almost.
I mean, he's looked like this since you've all rescued him.
Hello, Thran.
Are you ready, champion?
I've always been ready.
Do you know what I might say to you? The trial that lies before you.
One to do with trust.
A smile appears over his face. This is gonna be fun if that's what you think it is.
Let's begin. Time is short.
So far, holy shit, guys.
You know the most history piece of information I got from all this? Zalgos' mommy.
Yeah.
Actually, there's been a lot of information in this.
Yeah, but that's the most interesting one I got. I said most
Wow.
interesting, not the other.
Wow.
I'm kind of hurt.
Eric, are you alive over there?
I'm kind of hurt.
What happened?
You guys didn't care about anything I did.
I don't know about notes. I'm just saying that's the part that.
No, yours is very interesting. I think yours was awesome. You got an entirely new form.
Yeah. That was
Dude, that's
the
dope.
surprise.
Okay, it's his turn.
Okay.
I'm locked waiting for GM.
Nothing important.
Did that work?
Yeah. Sorry, PC locked up something terrible and I had to restart.
Tell me. Why do you... No, hold on. Fucking... No.
Oh. Thran, my boy! What have you done to my boy?
My boy.
Oh, okay.
So... What exactly do you believe your biggest flaw is?
I believe I know better than everybody else.
I would concur with that. There's one in particular that you've done that to quite offensively.
Anybody of importance?
Oh, very. Please roll initiative.
All right.
Yeah, you've been making fun of me. I'm about to beat
15.
the shit out of you.
Oh, I thought it was Eric.
Nope.
Gear? Definitely not Locknedar. He's my buddy. I would never.
Hee hee.
What was your
Yeah,
initiative?
three,
Probably would.
15.
Wait a minute.
What about gear? I handed my wife the phone. What about gear?
I think that's probably the one I'm talking shit to, talking down on. I don't know.
Totally not Eric or anything.
I said
Hold.
Eric, and I was told no.
Hold nothing back, because I will not either.
Understood.
Kick his ass. That was
So
the
spells
fair,
don't
by the
count in
way.
here, just health?
Hmm?
Spells don't count in here, or is it just ammunition?
You have spell slots.
What I'm saying, though, is like you told him his bullet didn't get reduced. His spells get
You,
reduced in here? Or no?
yeah, spells will be
Okay.
consumed.
That's all I wanted to know.
But as he said, hold nothing back.
Just do you, buddy, is what he's telling you.
It is your turn, Marcus.
Fight, 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 fight.
See to work for Eric. Let's see here.
And let's add some music.
Oh, I definitely want to pause my other music and listen to this.
Oh, I've been playing music this entire time for each trial.
Oh, I should have listened to what I had. Oh, well.
Yeah, I've been.
Oh, yours is
Wow.
fucking amazing.
And here I
You know
am, theater of mind bullcrap.
Bro!
All right.
I'm kidding. I like doing
I'm
theater
going-
of mind. You know that.
To use my
I was not going to build a whole fucking airship for that. Anyway, go ahead. What?
I'm going to use my stone of control and earth elementals to summon an earth elemental within 3 feet of me. Actually, how far away am I first? With my 40 feet of movement. Then I I'm gonna have a spot right next to him so I can regularly attack on his turn. So, and I'm gonna use a bonus action spell.
Okay.
To summon a spiritual weapon right next to him. And have it instantly attack. I'm gonna do that at 4th level. Is this spiritual weapon there, or are you still?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Woo! I didn't even get it.
Damn.
That brings a whole new meaning to hammer time.
I'm gonna use these dice. I need to use
Damn
these
it!
dice because I can.
I was going to say that.
Okay, let me get my good dice out. Haven't really fucked me yet, but we'll see. All right, where's my dice tower? Or what's left of it after it broke.
You broke your dice tower?
Yeah, I knocked it off the shelf and snapped part of it off.
Oof.
It still works, it's just not magically pleasing. All right, I'm assuming 15 doesn't hit.
No.
All right. And then it's the Earth Elemental's turn. Let's see. 5e. Earth Elemental. Says, So I've used my action and bonus action on Marcus, so I'm going to end my turn and go to the Earth Elemental.
Okay.
I'm going to have it make a grapple attack. Can it do a grapple attack or no? It can only do what it shows.
It can only do what it shows.
Damn. Alright, well, it's going to make 2 slam attacks because it has a multi-attack.
Okay.
So here's a question. I just rolled a
Yes.
nat 20. Does my curse affect Earth Elemental too?
No.
Okay. Oh. And then a 19. So plus 8 to hit, so 27.
27?
A 27 and a nat 20.
Oh, yeah, both of those hit.
Yeah. So I do double. Whatever the dice are, I double it, right?
Yes, you double the dice used. Not the value, the amount of dice.
Yeah. So 28 damage.
Okay. At the end of its turn.
Yep.
Friend is going to open by casting Banish. Please roll a Charisma saving throw for your Stone Elemental there.
I rolled a 13, so a total of 10. They kind of hurt, huh? I mean, if he has to concentrate on that for a full minute, though, doesn't he?
It still goes away.
Does it?
Yeah, he's concentrating.
Yeah, what I'm saying though is like if he loses concentration, it comes back though.
Correct.
Yeah, that's okay.
And he's going to use a bonus action spiritual weapon.
You make it look different so you know which one is which.
Yep. Your turn.
Okay, let's say I got an alchemy jug. I'm going to use my action to do Crimson Bond to see how much health he has.
He is currently sitting at 91 HP.
All right, and I'm going to bonus action attack with the weapon again. 14 plus 9, so
That will hit.
21. All right.
Excellent. Hold on a sec. Yeah, that'll hit.
I was gonna say, didn't he have 20 AC?
No, he has 18.
Oh.
Oh, I just gave it away, but I was looking at something else.
Wow. Anyway, not sure matters either. I'm gonna make it or I'm not. You know. 18 damage. And that'll be the end of. And he's got to make a con saving throw, right?
For what?
I just hit him with the magical weapon.
And?
So does he have to make a concentration saving throw?
Oh, yeah. He passes.
And it's what, a full minute? So what is that, 10 turns?
Yes, 10 turns.
Okay, so that's this is the first turn?
Correct.
Alright, I'm marking my timer, see if I can't get my boy back. Although, let's be honest, one of us is probably going to be dead before 10 turns.
He's going to hold Nelixis up. And it begins to glow blue, and frost begins to cover its surface. And it lets out a blast of cold wind. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Is it an ice attack, or is it a...
This is an ice attack, yes. So, cold damage.
Con save, +2, total of 10.
Will not do it. You will
39?
take 39 cold damage. I don't believe you have resistance to cold.
I resist. I'm immune to cold weather, but not cold.
Damage, correct.
I don't think.
Correct, you are not. That's what I thought. Then he is going to use his bonus action.
How much damage was that? 39.
Yes. Yeah, 39.
Okay. Bonus action. Good swing at me, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't play clerics often.
They're the bestest boys.
That's it. Oh yeah. This is definitely gonna hit. I think. Yeah, 22.
Nope.
That hits. Come on.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm okay.
7 plus 6 is 13. What is it, Marcus, that you wish for most out of anything else?
The destruction of my curse.
The destruction of your curse, or the destruction of your kind?
I would be willing to let them live if they did not feed on blood and humans.
So you would have them starve. Your turn.
There are other options besides humans. Everybody eats animals.
And what of yourself? What will you do when all of this is over?
If, as I've said, if I cannot find a way to eradicate the curse, I do not wish to be. This is not a lifestyle I want.
So you wish for death?
I wish for an end to something that never should have been.
You think your life was a mistake?
Life? No. The curse? Not necessarily a mistake, but a miscalculation that never should have happened.
It's your turn, by the way.
I don't. Risky. I don't know if I want to risk that. If I fail, I die. I'm going to use a 3rd level Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
So I gain 34 health back. And I'll use bonus action to attack.
Roll for damage, or roll for the attack rather.
Does my +1 count for my magical weapon?
No,
Okay, so I rolled a 17.
that will not hit.
It does not hit.
Rand is going to raise Nilixis again, and this time radiant energy is going to pour from it. And he's going to cast Spirit Guardians. And yes, he will be concentrating on 2 spells at the same time. And move up into your face. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw of 18.
Well, I got +9, so total of 10.
That will
Wait,
not do it.
total of 11, because the +1. Yeah, I rolled that one.
Yeah, well, and that one is not a fail anyway.
You don't know that? Anyway, how much damage is this?
You'll take 21 damage.
Isn't there a bonus on? No, there's not.
Nope. And then he will bonus action attack. But that is a nat 1, so the spirit weapon will miss.
Darn it.
So, you believe that Argreas then made a mistake? A miscalculation?
I think he was desperate.
Desperate?
Are you saying the one who I've been disrespecting this whole time is Argreas?
You're catching on. You think you know better than he does. You think you're smarter than he is. You think that his decision was a mistake, and that he should have left you for dead.
That may be. I'm gonna use another 3rd level Cure Wounds on myself. So,
Spirit Guardians is at the beginning of a turn?
it's
No, it's at the end.
here. Or at the end.
No, wait. Oh, no. You need to make another wisdom saving throw of 18.
Is it at the beginning?
Yeah, it's at the beginning.
Or ends its turn there? It's in my turn here.
When a creature... No, that's the old version. Oh, wait, I'm looking at... He's all fucking legacy, god damn it. Yeah, it's the end of the turn.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that shit. Remember, it is halved movement
Why do I have movement?
because Spirit Guardians is difficult terrain. Or makes
right.
difficult terrain. An affected creature's speed is halved in the area.
And it's 20-foot radius.
Correct.
Well, I will walk 20 feet this way then. Okay.
Yeah, that was 20 feet.
Which will get me out of the circle. That's been fucking me. Let's try this one. That bonus action attack did shit. But I'm gonna move it up to 20 feet closer to me. So that it's gonna stay within range of Rand when it comes time.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna move the spiritual weapon 20 feet closer to me. Fine.
Okay.
That was my turn.
Running from me now, are you? Please make a wisdom saving throw.
$17? 18. 18.
Mm,
I remember the plus one.
You meet it.
I take half as much.
Yep, you'll take half as much from this. Wait, this is radiant damage. Aren't you vulnerable to radiant?
No.
You sure?
For sure.
Oh, that's right. It was...
He's a plant, isn't he?
No.
No, I mean, like, doesn't that thing he has?
Not mechanically.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Hold
How
on a
much was
second.
it?
He's a play on the inside.
I'm double checking something.
I don't suffer from the same weaknesses.
He couldn't go through with the full transformation, that's why.
You are vulnerable to radiant.
Am I?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, as a Damphir, you are affected as such. You are vulnerable to radiant damage.
Then why doesn't it say that on my page?
Did I nerf it?
I thought
curse?
because he eats sunlight that's
No.
superseded.
Radiant damage.
Yeah, but shouldn't it say that somewhere on my page?
If it's not on the version that I made in D&D Beyond, then I'm going to rule that you do not have the radiant. This is what it is in Legend Keeper, that it says that you have radiant damage, but I will defer to the D&D
Oh,
Beyond
where would it
state.
be?
It should show up under your character sheet.
Yeah,
It'll
but
show
like,
where resistances are.
In your defenses, yeah.
yeah, all I have is, all it shows there is the poison. And I'm not poison.
Okay. I will... Okay. So 35 divided by 2 then. So 17.
Do you round up or down?
You round up.
So 18.
When it comes to damage, you round up. Yep. So no, 17. No, it is 18. Sorry. You're right. You'll take 18 radiant damage. Here, I thought I was slick with having him use radiant. Fuck. Anyway, 19 plus 10, so 29 will hit. Where'd it go? You'll take 16 damage from the spirit weapon. You fight with weakness because you do not value your life. You run because you are scared.
Is it?
You do not
Oh.
fight with the ferocity that you should.
You tell me I should stand here. You tell me to value my life, but then expect me to also stand in the spell that's killing me. You contradict
So do
yourself.
something about it. Fight with more ferocity. Fight like you're actually defending someone you care about, because that's what your life is worth.
All right, 19 plus 9 is 28.
To hit
Yep.
with a spear weapon? Or...
No, that's with guiding bolt.
Okay.
Now, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh no!
That's so bad.
The fuck was that? Okay.
But also- It also does not appear to do as much damage as you think it should.
So he's not resistant to radiant. Okay. So how much health is he at right now then?
He is currently at 66.
All right. And then so now he's got to make a.
Con save, yep. He will pass.
All right. The spirit weapon is going to attack at advantage. What the fuck is that?
That will miss. Oh, no.
I mean, it's 11. Like, okay, well, I'm dead here. I was counting on break. Then I'm gonna move my character out of range again.
Okay.
Which I can't move my character.
Um.
And I would have moved the
He's
magical weapon 20 feet towards me to stay within range of range. Yeah, it's.
Please make a wisdom saving throw.
Dirty 20 or 19.
19.
Yep.
You will pass. You'll take 15 damage.
That's right.
And then he will use the I didn't use an action last turn. No, I didn't.
Oh, well,
Bonus action with the weapon. I didn't use an action.
great. I'd be dead right now. Yeah,
That's a 17 on the dice.
you hit them. There's no way you only have +2. It's 19 AC.
Yeah.
And it's 6 plus 6, right? So you only need to roll 3 damage to kill me.
Okay. So as you go down then, Crand will cast life transference on you. You will get the maximum value. Because you are down. So you will restore 56 HP.
Okay, 65.
Crand is down to 10 HP. No, wait, you heal double the amount, don't you?
Whatever you rolled, I heal double. No, here's the thing.
Oh. No, he only takes...
Here's the thing. So here's where it's a little iffy. The other campaign we were in, I convinced that DM to let me do the maximum dice amount because they were down. And they got, I don't know if however you want to roll as a DM, whether or not you have to roll the dice or if,
Oh. He's a grave cleric.
but it's maximum healing off any healing spell.
Correct. Which means that he takes the maximum damage and you heal the maximum amount.
That's, yeah.
Which the maximum damage is 48.
I'm full health then, because I don't go over.
Right.
Wouldn't it make sense for
He's
him to
at-
just use
he's
a
at-
regular healing spell?
He's at 26 HP. Don't question!
Okay. Yep.
Get back up. I'm not done with you.
Kick him in the gonads. Kick him in the gonads.
Where's him?
He's down to 26 HP, by the way, then. With that adjustment.
Yeah, but I already know that he's also got second life as well. He's got that weapon, which lets him revive once per day. I don't remember if he revives at full health or not. Is this your way of showing me that I should value my life?
You forget who you protect. You value every single other person. You would think that that would be a good quality, but you take it to an extreme. You would sacrifice yourself to help them. But then who is to protect them after you're gone? Who is to be Argreas' champion? Who is to carry out his will and to see the cycle preserved? If you die, who's left?
There's you.
I am that which is past. It is my time to return to the cycle. I have lived beyond my expiration. You are his chosen champion, and you will be his herald. And if you think that you're better than him, that you can choose to deny his gift, then you are not worthy to be his champion. And you're right. I should slay you right here and now. And do the entire world a favor. But that's not true, is it, Marcus? Do you know why you live? The sacrifice Argreas made to ensure that you could.
I know nothing.
You are unnatural. In a past life, I would have ensured you destroyed. But Argreas told me that there is a future in you. He made a pact with your father. A life of servitude. Your father was a vampire lord, and he betrayed his kind in service of Argreas.
Where is he now?
Suffering.
Tell me. Is it Valis? I said
Enough
right.
talk, more fight. He picks you up and puts you back up on your feet.
Right. I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw of 17.
He fails. Wait. Never mind, he doesn't fail. He has a shit ton of... Never mind.
It's
He has he gets an 18.
Yeah.
I forgot, this is a cleric. They don't fail wisdom saving throws.
not often. Unless you roll a 1.
Unless you roll a 1.
Alright, and then I will bonus action attack against Brand.
Okay. Roll to attack. That
That's
will
nice.
probably not hit.
No, 14 does not hit. I thought you said they fixed Talespire dice.
They did.
Really? I'm getting lots of 1s and shit and 2s, man. Yeah. And I'll end my turn there, so it's a saving throw.
Yep.
Uh, 19 plus, or 30, 20 plus 9, so
You will pass.
so half damage.
Wait a minute. Did I add one too many dice there?
That was 8 dice.
Supposed to be 6, I think, right? Spirit Guardians.
Oh, you probably added 2 extra dice.
Oh, you cast it at a 6th level.
6. My God.
So it's supposed to be 68. I didn't mean to do that.
Would you end the turn?
No, I accidentally. So -5 from that. So 32 divided by 2 is 16. He'll take 16 damage. He'll use a bonus action to attempt to attack you, and he will miss.
And you ended his turn inside my Spirit Guardians? Oh, wait, I gotta make a saving throw first.
Did you turn Spirit Guardians on?
Yeah, that's what that was. So 13 plus.
Wait. You don't have to make any. You don't have to make it. It's the end of your turn.
Yeah, no, I have. You did damage to me.
Oh, you're concentrating. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you need to make a con
Okay.
save.
Which is at least. And the damage was 15, so I beat it. Right?
Yeah. So basically, anything
Over
if
10
it's
is half the
more
damage.
than 20, if it's more than 20 damage, that's the only time that it starts going up.
Yeah. So.
By the way, he will fail the save. He'll get a 13.
Right.
I rolled a 3.
I did that at 3rd level because I'm a weak ass bitch. 3d8. No, what am I doing? No, screw it.
He will take half damage.
So, saving throw. Con. And it's at disadvantage, right? Since.
He will take half damage because he's resistant to it.
Yeah, no, but he's also.
He failed the save.
At his con save.
Oh,
He's concentrating on 2 spells right now.
ooh. His Spirit Guardians and Banishment drop.
Oh, well, I guess I get Mr. Stony Stone back.
Oops, hold on. There we go. That was your action and bonus action, right?
No, that was just my.
You attacked with the Spirit Guardians, or no? You did. That was a. You attacked with a spiritual weapon already,
No, I didn't.
didn't you?
Not this turn.
Oh, okay. I bet.
No, all that was the end of his turn.
Oh, okay. So yeah, go ahead then. Yeah, you got a nat 1 to save on the con save. So on that last strike, you notice that his his resolve breaks for just a moment. He smiles and looks at you. Good. More.
Oh, is it a disadvantage or because mine shows 1d4 negative on con saves? Is yours different? Because
Bro, I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
It doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, fair enough. Hmm.
What are you doing?
Looking at my damn it. I've been meaning. I'm well, now. I forgot about my bloodletting focus. Every time I hit you with a spell, it's supposed to be doing extra damage.
You haven't really hit him with a spell too often.
Once.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because everything else has been Spirit Guardians, which isn't instantaneous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do blood puppet against him. Wisdom saving throw? Yeah, right.
Oh, I just rolled that one.
I'm going to use my revolver to shoot at him.
Okay.
Uh, 17 does not hit.
It does not, no.
All right. I'm going to make a bonus action attack with the mace.
Your spirit weapon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
18.
That will hit.
Where'd my pin go? Where's my pin? Oh, ow, shit. I'll just get another pin. Screw it. So 3d8 because I feel lazy. Fuck these dice, man.
Okay.
Yep, so you're down to 14 or 12. And then it's going to be the elemental's turn.
Okay. You don't have...
Let's
do this.
I might really lost that pin.
You know, what's really funny is I was sitting there like, he's not going to break Trian's concentration.
Didn't know I wasn't going to try. I mean, trying to attack, yes. Saving throws, that's the way to go. Two attacks. One of those hits.
Yep.
Let's see, Earth Elemental's attack is +8, so yeah. 2d8 plus 5.
Huh. Brand falls.
I cast a level 1 Cure Wounds on him.
Oh,
17
bitch.
health back.
Why are you delaying it? Fuck. How much?
17 health.
He looks at you angrily. I told you to hold nothing back.
Yes. But there's value in protecting comrades, life in general, is there not?
Right now, I am not your comrade. Right now, I am your enemy.
Even when we were fighting those farmers and they were our enemies, I still tried to protect their lives. Just because someone is your enemy does not mean you should end their life. There should be a balance. I will reflect on what you have said. We both know I would not have won if you had not used that spell to heal me.
Good. Now strike me and finish me. then your trial will be complete. If you do not, you will be stuck here.
No bonus action attack with spiritual weapon. 16 plus 9, so it's definitely going to hit.
For cinematic purposes, I'm just going to call it there. Thrand falls to the ground.
Actually, 17 damage exactly.
Oh, perfect. Do it.
Actually, 18 damage. But yeah, whack him with the spiritual mace.
Finish me then.
And I hit him with the mace.
Thrand dies, and all goes quiet. Until you see his body basically stand again, his eyes glowing a sickly green.
So the
Thank
rumors
you.
about you being a born archer.
A curse that will end today.
You plan on dying today.
Moving on. The mantle must be passed.
But the curse could have just as easily ended by not dying today.
It could. But I must be alive to pass the mantle.
Understood.
He takes the hammer and he pulls a gem from it. He casts an incantation on it. And then hands it to you.
Can I tell what the incantation is?
You're not sure.
Okay.
When you need, I will be here to guide you. Until Argreas calls me again. But for now, I recognize you, Herald of Shadows. And he breaks the mace over his knee. And you see the shadows engulf him and absorb him as the weapon Elixis breaks and dissolves into tiny fragments.
I will collect the fragments.
You will not have the opportunity.
No. What about his ring? Where's his ring?
That I will give you.
Okay. Get
A small ring lands in your hands, and you hear a voice in your head. My prized possession. Take careful care of it.
if we meet again in your next life, I shall return it.
What an honor.
Hey, Lockton, I got this great ring, man.
I hate you.
Me
The path
too.
opens to the inner sanctum. You hear music.
It's slingshots himself in.
I follow Lakunda.
I'm following gear. He kind of just slingshot himself forward.
As you enter through the gate, there appears to be some sort of golden aura in front of you, like a small barrier. You can pass your hand through it, no problem.
Can I step through it?
Me too.
You can.
I'm not afraid.
And as you do,
Oh,
you feel warmth.
That's so bright.
DM, I'm
Can I
scared.
see Galveth over there?
You do,
I fell.
As you step into the barrier, you see what?
There I am.
Oh.
Yay.
Hold on. Oh, I see what's going on here.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
Hold on. I have
Nobody
stuff
informed.
hidden. Yes, Galveth is there. You see him strumming on a lute.
I thought this area was for the dead only.
You think that I follow the rules?
I mean, I suppose not.
You know who my mother is, don't you?
Of course. Your mother is Zaragoza.
And she can slip through any mirror she wishes.
Fair enough.
I possess some of her powers, not necessarily to the extent and power that she does. But, well, this is a familiar place to me. I suppose let me make this a bit more homey for you. Come, stay a while. Get yourselves out of the chill.
May I ask you
Is
something?
time slowed here like it would be in the tavern?
Oh, why is this not working? I was not trying to reveal all that.
I wasn't looking anyway.
Me?
I'm zoomed in.
I want to touch this one. Thank you. Here we go. As he snaps his fingers, you see tables appear and whatnot. And a fire erupts in the fireplace. Stay the night. Rest up. My magics don't work exactly the same here. Time is slowed, but not stopped. And, well, you have time.
You ain't
At
gotta
least
tell
a
me
little bit.
twice.
It would be better for you to be rested than for the day that you lose resting. Speak with Argreas in the morning. He'll be right down on the stairs. He's waiting for you, of course.
What the? Okay.
DM,
that's
is
weird.
Karama with me?
Krama is not with you.
Dang it.
Remember the trial?
Yeah, he's within the bow now.
Gear takes out his parchment and ink pen, quill, and starts blueprinting what he has seen, what he has now known.
You guys went through something difficult there. Not many have been able to do that feat. Argreas does not hold back.
I just park a seat next to the fire and silently sob to myself.
You recognize the music that he's playing, by the way.
I do?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yo ho, yo ho.
It's a shanty that it is a shanty that you heard within Kamikis.
Oh. From the guy that lost his memory.
Indeed.
Yeah. Ooh. That's cool.
Well,
I-
sing it for us, Dan.
I'm not. No.
I'd
But
play
as you
alongside him, but
as you listen into the lyrics, it speaks about one of the heroes of legend.
my grandpa?
No.
Oh.
It speaks of a trickster. One who, if he wanted, could have won an unwinnable prize. but he was too much like her. His head in the clouds, and his feet always on the go.
A certain cat.
No. The particular hero of legend would be Turmeric. Turmeric, from your knowledge of what you've studied, was a sea elf. And was a devout follower of Tempestra.
Oh.
In the song, it also talks about how he still ended up getting the last laugh in the end. That within her storms and within her sea, yet still sails his ship, guarding a treasure most valuable.
We should go seek the treasure, guys. I'm down for a yo-ho
Treasure most
pirate
valuable?
fun.
It's friendship, dude.
Or his heart.
I didn't even
Uh,
actually think about the lyrics. It's been something that I've sang for so long. Since it was written. No, if anything, I suppose that is one of the artifacts we never found. No. It's most likely the Skelma stuff.
A skillness
Oh.
staff?
What did he call it again? The stupid names that he always came up with. Duck. That's what he called it. He named it after what he would tell you when he swung it at you.
That was a staff that extended like crazy, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh! I remember what you're talking about.
It's the
Yeah.
Dragon Ball staff.
Yeah, it's the Sun Wukong character.
Correct.
Yeah, I remember this. We need to get that staff, guys.
We can
I see
finally
you
get
all
the.
have your chasubles. Oh. Argreas didn't give you back yours. Interesting.
Yeah. Well, maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe he's imbuing it with some of his power for when I get there.
Could be. I wouldn't know. There's a veil that separates this part from the rest. A final layer of protection, I suppose.
Not sure what chasuble you think I have, but man, do I have an idea.
You at least have the idea of one.
Oh, and it's grand.
I lost Karama.
You didn't lose him. He was always meant to be a spiritual guide to you, and he accomplished his mission.
I'm gonna miss him.
He's still there. I'm still here.
Duh!
You
What?
hear from
What? What?
Isn't the boat broken? Or did I hear that wrong?
It's shattered, but it's not broken. It's held together by arcane magic.
Yeah, so it'll still need to be reforged. Karma, you in my head?
No,
But where are you?
in the bow.
Oh, I look at the bow. Oh! Oh.
Do you not know anything of the Chaucer? Marcus, seriously.
Listen,
Did he
I
not
was,
told them anything of the weapons of legend?
he seemed to know more about it than I did. about his grandpappy being better than all of us. I don't know.
Look, Karama, a lot
Disappointed.
happened. I'm still trying to process everything.
You succeeded. What's there to process?
What's next? What's next is what's the process.
What's
What's
next
next?
is rescuing the Titan of Shadows.
Right. That is correct. That is indeed what is next.
And like Gallup says, we should probably get some rest. It's probably not going to be as easy as we think it's gonna, as we want it to be.
I wouldn't know. But that seems to be the recurring theme.
It always has been.
Galvith, how comfortable is this chair here?
And I particularly like it.
Alright. I will choose to sleep in this chair next to the fire.
There are beds upstairs, though.
Oh.
All of a sudden, the chair loses a leg and he falls into the fire.
I can maintain this magic for the night. I will have to return to the tavern at some point, though.
Oh, we appreciate all you do.
Thank you. I'll have
Of
some
course.
wine for
It
my
is
dinner.
my duty to protect the heralds.
I don't need wine today.
Oh, that's right. I'm a herald now. That
Let me see
happened.
here. Well, not officially.
I mean,
You still have to be recognized by the council.
true. True. But Okaris
And you guys have a
has
better
called
time
me
than I
herald.
do.
Galvith
and-
pulls out several mugs. I don't have my normal magics here, but this should work, maybe? Hands one of the mugs to Marcus. Just
I already
pick what you want.
ate today. Maybe I'll save it for the morning.
Eric, as you walk past Gear, you see the table just destroyed with papers of drawings, of intricate details of something. You're not quite sure, I'm sure.
What are you doing?
Ah. I have an idea.
That never ends well.
Do
It's
I notice?
no longer...
Oh no.
Oh,
on.
go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna ask. Do I notice like anything like images or anything like that like, in the paperwork? Obviously, I can't decipher it, but you see an image of something, it correlates to
He's
something else.
drawing something that appears to be a suit of armor. But different. It appears organic, living.
I look closer. I'm intrigued.
I hate to break this up, but I gotta get going.
All right, I'm gonna fast forward through the sequence because this is basically just bullshitting. Then, I'm going to bring it to the morning. Assume that you all have already eaten.
Yep. Nom nom nom.
Yep.
Nummy nums.
Did I eat a real boy?
You ate
Or
an
is it,
actual boy.
All right. Plus one bonuses. Yeah, I mean, what?
Does my cigar give enough light for me to have a torch on?
Sure.
I have a torch. I can give you one.
As you step
I mean-
down the stairs, before you lies a crimson pool,
I know.
and in the center of it, a heart beating. Looking past the heart in the far distance, you see a balcony and a figure standing upon it.
We don't see the figure. Thing.
Yeah, not yet.
I can already imagine who it could be.
Oh.
Just casual, though, you know?
Just casual. How do I teleport?
Shift click.
Left shift and then click.
Yeah, left shift and then click.
Left shift. Click. I'm not moving. Whee!
Jesus
I'm living my
Christ.
best life in the pool of blood. Pool of blood, okay?
Whee! No, I know
Oh.
where we are. I saw this from the dream. This was one of them. Right, Berg? This is one of the reflecting pools?
Yes, this is the Crimson Pool. This is the Blood Moon.
Yeah. I saw all these.
You were at the Pure Moon within the Eternal Dream. This
Yes.
is the Blood Moon.
Well, so we talked about all three. So I didn't technically see it, but we talked about it.
Well, you all saw a reflection of, or you saw a vision of this pool when you were in the Ether.
Right. Okay, then I'm remembering correctly.
Then bind Elixir to the.
Yeah, this is
blood.
the one that Thran was using.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
This
We're
is where
all on the same
Nelixis
page.
was bound into the pool.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm remembering correctly.
It's about time you all arrived.
Oh, we had to pass the trials.
And good on you for doing so.
Yeah.
As he turns around, he's carrying a white, glowing rose.
I'm assuming that's for Alavandria.
From her,
Oh,
my
you guys are
most
talking?
cherished. He just kind of like slowly kind of looks at you.
What did he just say?
I said, "Oh, you guys are talking?"
You realize they're married.
I know, but he's been here the whole time.
Gear just kind of puts his head into his hand like, oh.
It's been 60 years since I've seen her, spoke to her, or even felt her presence.
Oh, we got to change that.
If it helps, she knows that you're alive. She just doesn't know where.
That's good to hear. Comforting, even. I had hoped that she had not lost hope in me.
No.
But there's a fight ahead of us still.
There is.
I'm ready.
Are you though?
Yeah, I fear nothing.
You
I
all have a
intend
choice.
to. Oh, good.
You all have a choice to make here. Both are risky paths. Ones that I'm not sure which to lead. My plans have been upended. Constantly.
Hmm.
He makes the white rose basically just disappear. Mezin knows the way in,
We know.
and he has the resources. He will strike, and he will find his own way in. Our choices are simple. We run, or we fight.
Are we strong enough to fight him?
I'm not the one to answer that question.
I don't have a chasuble.
We don't have usable
Regardless of
chasubles.
chasuble, I don't know if we have the strength.
It may be safer just to run at this time.
Right now, whether through trickery or some other means, he managed to defeat you, Argreas. And you are far stronger than us combined,
Hmm.
even in your weakened state.
I agree.
And
I would
taking
defer to your wisdom on this.
taking a strategic
Is this the
withdrawal
fight
is
we
not
could
fear.
win?
The fight that the champions of legend fought against me. I was not holding back. Or rather, Mezin was not. He had the full might of my power. My eyes were blinded. I was caught off guard. That isn't the case anymore. My eyes are wide open. And I don't take to betrayal kindly. We have one problem, though. I have expended an extraordinary amount of magic getting you all here and preserving you this far.
Well, let's think about this logically.
Yeah.
You see that there is magical scarring on him, crawling up his face, a decay. As
If
long
we
as I
run-
am separated from my physical form, each time I use magic, my time ticks down.
So instead of worrying about whether or not to defeat him or not, let's worry about getting your form back. So that would mean we flee.
To defeat him, it is the only way.
We don't have much time, then we should fight him and hope for the best.
Because if we just run and leave him be, then he could grow even more powerful than what he is now.
He's working with Zithrum. Who knows what he's got planned?
I'm tired
There's
of being
some
scared.
interesting-
I'm down to fight.
There were some interesting things with that. Zithrum knew the way. He had knowledge he shouldn't have.
Yeah, he
They didn't
hasn't
share.
come yet.
Mezin was prepared for you all to arrive here, waiting, and he just let you through.
They're planning something.
Looking for an opening, using our entrance as a means to get in
Zithrum
themselves.
isn't that crafty.
Does Zithrum want us to beat him?
I have no idea.
Because it all did
None
seem
of them.
kind of easy.
Mezin,
now.
however, will
Is
fight at full
Zithrum-
force regardless, but Zithrum may not be backing him any longer.
It could be the chance. This could be the. Could be what we
Mezin was-
need.
If
He may
Mezin was
recognize that he needs you all. You all have unleashed something worse.
Elixirs.
I had no part in that, thank you very much.
You
Neither
are a
did
team.
we.
You take responsibility for each other's actions.
That is
Stand
fair.
by each other one by one.
That is
Fine.
fair. Now, if Mezin was strong enough to take over you,
With
In a
Zithrum's
sense.
power, Mezin is but a keeper. Without Zithrum's power, he is weaker. Significantly so. I am
think
an
even-
Arc-Titan. A weakened one. And while he possesses my body, he doesn't know how to use that power.
Could be
What-
the only chance we get to take him out then.
Argus, what aid could
Oh.
you give us in winning this fight?
You already went through the trials. You will face the same things. Danger, peril, and potentially death.
I know what needs to be done.
I follow my party.
Marcus, there would be one sacrifice that is required.
What is that?
If I'm to help you, I will need a physical form.
Understood. So, I'm willing to offer my body if need be. However, I turn to Eric, and I see that seed.
I reach into my pocket
Speaking of
and pull
seeds,
out
a squirrel jumps out of Marcus's bag.
Serpent Wind.
You found my stash.
Hello, Sir Knight.
1 moment.
I can't understand, so it doesn't matter.
I can.
God, the fucking squirrel.
Hey, it
I
was
keep
Marcus's
forgetting-
idea.
I keep forgetting we have this little shit bag with us.
He's
I didn't
also
know you kept-
naked.
I didn't know you kept rodents in there.
He has
Hey.
popped
Roman.
out in full armor
Oh, he's in
This
full
is
armor.
no-
Let's go.
Wait a minute.
and runs up to Argreas with a very deep bow with his hat, basically bowing with his hat. Your greatness, your lord, lord of shadows, shepherd of the dead. I am Sir Godfrey Warrius Artos Powin. And my quest, my great mission, was to deliver this to you. He pulls out a bag of holding.
Is it
And he
like
starts-
is it like a miniature
Which is
bag of
bigger than
holding?
him.
And he starts digging through it. And as he's digging through it, you see his expression go from pride to horror.
No.
And you see an inordinate amount of acorns and seeds and all this other stuff begun being tossed out of the bag, that it's to the point that it's starting to pile up around him. Shit. Where is it?
God. He
What
had
are
a
you looking
bag of
for?
holding this whole time.
He has upturned the entire bag and there is just a mountain of nuts.
I start like trying to stop the nuts from falling everywhere. Scribbling help the squirrel.
Eric,
seem
I
to
think
have
you
lost-
found what you were looking for.
I seem to have
Pointing
lost
at
it,
the
your lord.
nuts.
My lord. My most deepest and most sincere apologies. Then your quest continues, Sir Paulwyn. I would relieve you from it and tell you not to worry. But I know that your kind would not take kindly to such words. And so, go forth and continue your mission. I am not offended. Sir Paulwyn bows to him. Argreas reaches down and gives him a scritch.
Stitches get stitches.
No, that's only with me.
As you command, your lord, my lord. Turns back to the party. What?
Do you know what
Oh,
he's
it's
saying?
so cute.
As he
As
starts
I look at
stuffing-
Eric,
as he starts stuffing the contraband back in the bag.
So, Sir Knight, seems you're more than you let on.
I told you I had a grand. Oh, maybe I didn't.
No, you didn't. But I'm glad that you were part of our party because we were able to help you meet the one.
Well,
you
you
meant
never
to meet.
asked.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair, Sir Knight. Are you okay in this realm?
Starts like patting himself. I think.
Well, that's good. Just make sure you make it out with us alive, please. I would hate for something to happen to you.
As he finishes repacking the contraband, he basically jumps back into Marcus's bag.
I look at Eric, be jealous.
I am very jealous. You have an animal companion friend. I have nothing.
what the
I can't
fuck
speak
just
to it.
happened?
You
That's
hear
true.
Just
squeaking.
happened.
You hear squeaking, Marcus, but you hear Eric. Onward, steed.
I pull out my alchemy jug and hand it over to Sir Paulin and show him the honey feature.
He understands common, so you can talk to him.
He looks at you and then presses a different button, and it turns to alcohol.
I
Yeah,
pretend not to notice.
You guys can all have one
He
sided
walks off with your
conversation
alchemy jar.
I'll need that back later. But anyway,
We should.
Eric, the seed.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, Marcus. Sorry, distracted by cuteness. I pull out the seed of creation. And I present it to Marcus.
Argreas, is this something that would be useful?
In many ways, but I would not take that from you.
Would it not be a small sacrifice if it meant helping aid you in your recovery? I would gladly pay any price, Eric asks.
I will not say no. It would assist. It would even the fight tremendously.
Eric, what would you want for this?
DM, can I think about it?
You can say that you're going to think about it.
I meant like next time.
Oh, he wants to think about whether
Like,
he
I
wants
want to
give the
think
seed.
about what
he
I
wants
want.
to end about it. He wants to
Yeah.
end the session.
Yeah.
Here,
No, I
not-
don't care about ending the session. It's just I would rather figure out something than try to rush it.
Yes. Then I will proceed with the epilogue, basically, of this episode.
Please.
Oh, I was going to give
Um,
Argreas a cigar.
Well, there's next session.
Yep.
Okay.
In these moments, as you are about to do everything, a portal opens, and Rokier appears through it, bloodied and battered. And so does a hand. A single clawed hand of a brass gauntlet.
Oh.
Here we go.
You would all recognize this gauntlet as one that belonged to a Cree.
Is the Cree
Oh.
okay?
At the same moment that that is occurring, the entire realm shatters, and I would like to direct your attention to the other side of the map. Or you hear a shattering sound as the gates fall, and the inner sanctum is breached, and hear the loud call of a raven. Everyone wants to look at the other end.
Yeah, it's like a Cerberus
I-
Raven.
Why?
It's crazy.
Death is upon us.
The Cerberus Raven. Or does it only have 2 heads? It looks like it has 3.
It has 3.
Oh, okay.
Actually, technically, it has countless more than that.
Oh, okay, but that's just you can fit in the model. I got it. Thing's cool.
It's Argreas' physical form,
Oh, we've seen
controlled
this.
by Mezen. You haven't, actually.
Oh,
I
is
mean,
this different than
the
the one shot?
the champions of legend did, because this is what was flying above them.
Yeah. Okay.
But I did not have the model for it at the time because it was not possible at the time.
Got it. Okay.
He got lucky that they came out with something that worked.
Yeah. No, I
Kind of.
remember. Because that's
Kind of.
what
Thank
I'm
God for-
utilizing for my own thing.
Thank God for kid bashing.
Yep. Yeah, I'm still working
And
on
so,
it.
that concludes this session.
Do you want me to
Do you all-
say what I'm gonna give Marcus, or do you want me to say that for next session?
Save it for next session.
Okay. It's really cool.
Oh,
And see you all next session as you all fight for the Shadowlands, or the Shadowfell.